Start dating in your 50s. People in their 50s usually think they're too old for anything. Too old to be social. Too old to start a new hobby. And too old to fall in love. People might scoff at the idea, but the thing is, no one's too old when it comes to love. So even if you are a 50-year-old single or divorcee who wants to experience that love bug again, why hold yourself back? I say, go ahead and date. Who knows, this time around you might meet the real love of your life. But dating at such an age might be as nerve-wracking as your first dating experience, so we'll give you some tips on how to successfully date in your 50s. Be on the lookout. If you want a date, you need to up your antenna and find where potential dates could be. You might have to join special groups or clubs of people within your age bracket and who share the same interest. Join church events as well. Try new activities. By expanding your horizon, you will get to know more people who can be a potential date. Try online dating. This is a good option if you want to meet many single people at any one time. Various kinds of people use dating websites, so you have plenty of choices for a date. But to be successful in online dating, make sure to be upfront about your age and status, single, divorced, or widowed. Many single people prefer dating someone your age, so don't worry. Be positive about dating. Don't drag your past romantic hurts and heartbreaks to your new dating experience. They are likely to spoil your spirit and eventually affect your behavior toward dating. Try to start anew. Make yourself a new slate, so you will have better chances of dating success. Besides, your date doesn't have anything to do with your bad romantic experiences, so spare your date from all the negativity by leaving the past behind. Avoid being an open book. Although you have to disclose some personal information to your date, you don't necessarily have to give it all. Be selective with the information you are giving and make sure to disclose them at the appropriate time. There are two dangers of being an open book very early in your relationship. First, you might inadvertently overwhelm your date with too many information and take away the enjoyment of gradually knowing you. Second, you might be entrusting information to someone who might turn out to be a fraud and dangerous. If you think you're too old to go through the getting to know you stage, you're wrong. Dating is not supposed to be hurried, no matter how advanced in years you are. Be interesting. If you haven't dated for a long time, remember that the same rule applies. Appear interesting on your first date. Remember, nobody can sit through a date with a characterless, passive person. So make sure to bring life to the date by being engaging. Smile a lot, be cheery, and talk about interesting things. Because you have gone through a lot of life experiences, you most likely can share insightful thoughts. That's a plus point. You have had your share of romances, heartaches, and lessons, so you pretty much know what works for you and what you like in a date. So be selective, don't just pick who is available. And make sure to bring the lessons of the past to the experiences of the present.